Yo, what's up world? It's your boy Philochko here, and today we're going to make a real serious professional video because I know yesterday's video was crazy, it had guns, people screaming, but today I want to work with the professionals, the people who really want to sound more American and really want to lose their accents, to sound better at a business meeting. When you don't have much of a foreign accent, people tend to trust you a little more, especially when you're American. When I meet people, I usually like them more based on how well they speak English because it feels like I can relate to them. Like their family, like I've known them for a long time, like most of the people I know in America. So sounding more American will definitely help you with American business, American friends, all that stuff, I guarantee you. So today we're working with the dropped T sound. Now this rule only applies to what I'm teaching you today only applies to words that come at the end of a sentence. So if it's like a word after it, for example, if I was teaching you how to properly say art like an American, it can only be used in a sentence such as, I like art, because it's at the end. I like art, because it's at the end of the sentence, and the T is at the end of the word, so it applies. Another example, if I were to say, I like to fart. I like to fart. That works, because it's at the end of the sentence, there's no words following it, and the T is at the end of the word. There's no sounds following it. So, let's get to it. Alright, now today we're going to work on art and R. Art and R. But we don't use the T sound in American English with art. And I'll teach you how to do that properly. So, you have art, R, art, R. But if you drop the T, it might sound like this. Art, R, art, R, R, R. Not much of a difference. R, R, art, R. Do you notice the little difference in that? Well, I'll teach you. But the way to do it properly is actually art, R, art, R, art, R. And I'll teach you. Now, the first thing I did, art, R, art, R. Not much of a difference, but what I'm actually doing is tightening my throat on the last sound, which is basically stopping the air from releasing a little bit. And then when I did it properly, art, R, art, R, art, R. I'm stopping the sound and wind coming out of my throat while my tongue is going to the top of my mouth very lightly, very gently. You don't want to la la la. No, it just goes up, it just moves upwards. So it's like art, but properly it's art, art. I don't know if you can see my tongue. Art, art. But the most important part is you have to stop the air from coming out, because when you're speaking, you're breathing out. So if you were to hold your nose and say a lot of stuff, you'll run out of air. My name is Philochko, a bit of Oscar, I'm making a video and I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to run out of air, I'm probably going to fade on camera. Hope I don't. If you understand what I'm saying, please leave it in the comments. Tell me exactly what I said. That'd be really fun. If you could translate what I said, that would be even better. But you see, you run out of air when you do that because you're breathing out when you speak. So with the silent T sound, what you want to do is stop the air from coming out. You want to temporarily stop breathing. For example, listen carefully and watch. I like good art. I know who we are. But now the proper way to say art. I like good art. I like good art. Good art. I like good art. I like good art. And what I'm doing is I am holding my breath on the R sound. I like good art. I like good art. And what happens is if you do it slowly and properly, you will feel yourself breathe. After you hold your breath for like a split second, you will feel the air come out of you naturally when you start to breathe again. So, I know who we are, A-R-E, I know who we are. You just breathe out, I know who we are. But when you're saying art, you say it slowly and it will sound like this. I like good art. I like good art. Because you are holding your breath and moving your tongue up very gently. That's what makes the silent T sound. It actually is a sound. It's not just the absence of a sound. It's a sound. R, art. R, art. R, art. If it wasn't a sound, those two words I was just saying would sound just alike, but they don't because of that silent sound. It's more like a quiet sound, but it's there. So let's try with for and fort. For and fort. So try with me. How would you do this one properly? Just try it yourself. Okay, so it should sound like this. For, fort. For, fort. 4, 4. You gotta hold your breath temporarily and move your tongue up, and that's what gives it the sound. You can even move your tongue back. The tongue is just a way to block the air even more and to block the sound even more. So it's like, if I can do it with my mouth wide open, I'll try. I don't know if it'll work. I'm not making any promises. 4, 4, 4, 4. That's what it does. It's there to help block the sound, block the air, and it gives you that silent sound. It helps with the silent sound. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. And there you go. I don't know how much more tips I can give on that, but I hope you work in it. Silent T sound, you hold your breath, move your tongue up ever so gently, and you should sound more American. If you want more tips on silent T's or quiet T's, whatever you want to call them, a lot of people call them drop T's, let me know. So that's the end of the episode for today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned new stuff. Be sure to add me, vk.com/Philochko. That's me, and subscribe to my YouTube page to see all my videos. And also, if you want to learn more from me, you can download my app on your iPhone, your iPad, or your Android cell phone, or Galaxy, whatever you have. Just search Philochko in the App Store, and you will find it. It's free, and I'm out. Later. I really need to get my feet done.